fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for NFL Pregame Party. It's good to see all of you this fine Sunday morning. We've already got a game in progress. I believe the last score I saw was 6-14. Steelers up. Is that right?
Yeah, it's at halftime.
Are we at half in that one? Okay, we'll give you some updates during the game. I'm sure Knock has got it on the side somewhere. But
Yep.
All right. Well, listen, hey, it's good to see all you guys. Let's see who's in here today. First one in this morning was Gridiron Masters. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Keely Chow is here as well, and he is feeling good this morning. He says, roll tide. And I think he just ran my brother off with that comment. No, I'm just kidding. And Danny, of course, is talking to everybody in there. But anyway, yeah, interesting college football day yesterday. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is your watermark going to be the whole time?
No, it's not. I just put it on there during the beginning of it. I'm sorry. I know I'm not moving quick enough, but we're going to get there. Don't worry. Anyway, yeah, so we had, I think they're calling it ups. Danny, what are you doing? What are you beating up, bro? Is he fixing coffee or something?
He pretended to be muted.
But anyway.
That's interesting because my mute button was pushed.
I thought it was on, but it was not working. So
That's very weird. It was tap, tap, tap. I think you're fixing coffee over there.
Coffee. Let me try this mute again.
Yeah,
oh my
it's working.
God! Oh, that's
there
so loud. Oh man! Oh God! The clinking. Please stop the clinking.
All right. Well, he may stay muted during this entire segment, but let's get into college football, boys and girls, and find out what happened yesterday.
Say we did.
That's one thing I love about me and my brother. We stick with our teams no matter what happens. So, anyway, Knock, take it away, sir.
Yeah, this was the weekend of upsets. There was a lot of great games, a lot of close games too. So I'm going to go as fast as I can because there's a lot to cover. So the first one was Friday night. You got Virginia with the upset over Florida State. This was a great back and forth game. Went into overtime where Virginia was able to get a score. Went up by 2, got the 2-point conversion. This was in second overtime. And then Florida State, unfortunately, could not on fourth down, could not get the score, and the fans just ran onto the field and
they mobbed the field. I saw that footage.
They hurt. Yeah. Last I saw, it was 19 people hurt.
Oh, damn it!
Come on, guys.
You hate to see
it's
that.
It's exciting, but Jesus, that was way too much chaos. So much so that I saw some of the other upsets. I think the announcers were like, "Don't run in the field." Right. We're tired of people getting fucking hurt. We're liable for this shit.
Yeah.
Also, I think the schools get fined, like at least $100K. I think $250K for a second career. Like they have to pay for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I don't know how rich Virginia is. They're in the ACC, but so they get some money, but they don't make SEC or Big Ten money. So
no.
But yeah, big upset there. So Florida State's going to be knocked out of the top 10. So that's one. TCU gets upset by Arizona State. Arizona State's a pretty good team. They made the playoffs last season. Almost took Texas to the wire. TCU had a good start of the season, but Arizona State just enough and got an interception late to secure that one. So upset number 2 of the night.
Yep.
I need to change this to FBS because I skipped over Thursday's game, which was Army getting beat up by East Carolina. Ugh. Yeah, Army could just not do anything offensively, and East Carolina just kept making big plays.
Yeah.
Let's see. Houston gets away from almost being upset. They're not ranked yet. I'm not sure if they're going to be enough to get ranked, but Oregon State, even though they haven't won a game yet, got them to the wire. It was a really good game. Oregon State really controlled this game until the fourth quarter. Houston came back and forced overtime, and then Houston was able to win in overtime. So that was another game. So Friday night was fantastic. All close games. Mm-hmm. 2 of them in overtime. So Friday night was really fun. Going into the next day, Saturday, big day there too. Boise State, my Boise State Broncos got a win. They're now 3-1. They got a date with Notre Dame next week.
Yeah.
College football, ban him.
No, we can't ban him. He's my brother.
Ban him.
I love him.
Time out.
Time him out. So Boise's playing Notre Dame next week. Is that right?
They are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this will be Boise State's chance to get over that South Florida loss in week 1 and prove that they belong in the playoffs. It's really their only chance. I mean, they have a small chance, but with teams like North Texas and Memphis still being undefeated, North Texas, and Tulane is hanging around. There's a bunch of teams in the group of 5 that still have a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Boise State could really use that win.
Yep.
Ohio State and Washington. I didn't really watch it. It was kind of a boring game, to be honest. 7-3 at halftime.
It's Big Ten football.
I mean, coming up, there was a lot of good ones, but this one in particular, Washington just couldn't do any offense. Really think anything on offense. That was about it. I think a better offensive team would have made this much more interesting game, which we'll have soon. But Ohio State handled them. Was able to get 24 points. Oregon, Penn State. One of the games last night. That ended so good. It ended in overtime with Oregon scoring in second overtime, missing the 2-point conversion. But Drew Aller, in the first play, throws a pick and ends the game.
Wow.
That was the end of
Wow.
So once again, Penn State can't beat up anyone in the Big Ten that's ranked high. And now they play UCLA and Northwestern next. So Penn State gets to get more wins off of shitty teams. But can't beat the big ones.
I disagree with you, Keely Chow. I think the NFL's better, but that's just me.
And one that doesn't want to be, that someone on the panel doesn't want to get mentioned, but we will, is LSU losing to Ole Miss.
Stop that. Nothing.
I wish I had that bunch of videos on here. I don't.
So Ole Miss will definitely jump up in the polls. I can't wait. Around 2:00 today, we'll get the new polls. I can't wait.
Well, the good thing about it for LSU is it was a battle of undefeateds, right?
Oh, yeah. They're not going to talk too much.
There's no good thing about that loss.
Oh, man.
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I watched a lot of that game, and I have to say I think it would have been a different game if they'd have given them the pick 6 that they deserved on that one play. I didn't see any pass interference. The guy was going for the ball, and he has every right to go after it, and he was not impeding the receiver. It was underthrown, and that should have been a touchdown in their favor, and it would have definitely changed the momentum of that game. So
moving on.
Yeah. There you go.
It also would have been a win for LSU if they would have played in their home stadium because the noise of that stadium messed up several players.
Yeah, it did. Yep. But, hey.
It didn't help Penn State.
No. Anyway, moving on.
Alabama gets an upset over Georgia.
Yeah, I'm upset by this. The Dogs let me down. Keely Chow, I love you, man, but I don't like your football team. And yeah, they had this, but no, it got away. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So it was Alabama was looking pretty good early, but Georgia was coming back in the second quarter. Not a whole lot of offense, but in the second half for Alabama, they scored no points in the second half. But their defense actually did well enough to hold back Georgia enough for the win on this one. So, yeah, another upset. So we've got multiple upsets already so far.
Yep.
Almost this game. Now the score was close, but Auburn really never had a chance in this one. At least the Texas A&M's defense was too good. That 10 right there, 7 of that was a pick 6.
Mm-hmm.
So Auburn's defense was doing really awesome. But
Oklahoma broke them. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think Jackson Arnold is not it. So, or something. I didn't watch the particulars of this one. I had it on, but it was a boring game. So
if Small Time Republic is watching, let us know in the comments. Yes.
So, but yeah, I saw no offense. 3 points for the whole game, with one defensive play, and that's it. So Texas A&M still undefeated. They'll jump up a few spots with the losses. Iowa almost pulled an upset.
Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
That was great. Yeah, way to go, Dan. Go ahead.
But Indiana's still rolling. They're undefeated. They'll jump up a few spots, I'm sure, with the losses that happened. So Iowa tried their best. Unfortunately, that 15 became because on the last play, Indiana ran back and got a safety. So that's why it's a 15 instead of a 13. They just wanted to run out the clock, and so that they gave up a safety at the end.
Okay.
Their quarterback's looking pretty good too, Indiana.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Mayava or Mendoza. Yeah. Mendoza. Yeah, he's looking really good. So we'll see if Indiana can hang with the others in the Big Ten. But they're definitely they overachieved last year, and this year they're kind of like the fact that they've remained consistent. They're not winning by 30 like they were last year, but they're playing better teams.
But they're winning, and that's the thing. Look, anytime you're trying to turn something around, the hardest thing to do is teaching people how to win, and these guys are learning how to do it. It's great to see. We had been talking about Illinois being this year's Indiana, and they put that to rest last week, right? So, yeah.
Coming up. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know.
Iowa State gets a win over Arizona. Arizona was previously undefeated, so good, a pretty good win there. I don't know how good Arizona is, but they were undefeated. So Iowa State probably one of the better teams in the Big 12. So they'll keep rising. Mm-hmm. Tennessee. Now this was a great game. I really enjoyed this game. Number 15 Tennessee and Mississippi State. Mississippi State, kind of the laughing stock of SEC. In previous years. Mm-hmm. This year they've done really good, and they took Tennessee to the brink there, into OT even. Mm-hmm. Tennessee had to come back in this game, which they did, and then they won in overtime. They scored easy. They had first possession, and then the second possession, or the next possession for Mississippi State, they couldn't capitalize, or they couldn't score. So that was the end of that game. But Mississippi State was really good on this one, so it's unfortunate they couldn't get this one and go to the next step, but still a really good game.
Yeah.
This was almost an upset by.
Did you see the quarterback's reaction when he blew it at the end? Oh my God, he was pounding the ground. Oh
yeah. Feel bad for him. Mm-hmm. Georgia Tech again had the Wake Forest. You could see the score 17-3 going into halftime, but then Georgia Tech just started coming back, and then they forced overtime. Georgia Tech went right down and scored. And then Wake Forest, I think, responded. I think in one play, but instead of going for the tie to force a second overtime, they decided to go for 2, which some teams do because they just don't want to chance it. It's a decision.
It is a decision, and there's nothing wrong with it if you feel like you can do it. But unfortunately,
Tennessee did it against Alabama a couple of years ago, and it worked for them. It's just one of the things you try because we're taking a chance. And unfortunately, nothing came of it. I think it got picked off
It did, and that's what I was talking about. I saw that final play. It got picked off right in the middle of the field. He threw it right in a linebacker's chest, and I guess he didn't see the guy, and he just fell to the ground and started pounding the ground, man. He was upset with himself.
Well, at least he didn't throw it, into the stands like a certain quarterback in New York would do.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who's now got benched, but
no doubt. Who is benched now? Yes. Yeah.
But so that was almost an upset. So Georgia Tech still undefeated, and they'll probably climb a couple spots. Vanderbilt, this was an interesting game because Utah was actually up in this one.
What has gotten into Vanderbilt, man?
That's what I want to know. Vandy,
dude, what the hell?
Yeah, but it's Utah State, so it was kind of a strange one. But then Vanderbilt kind of pulled away, and then of course Utah was just struggling to keep up. They just couldn't keep up with Vanderbilt.
I can't remember the last time I saw Vanderbilt ranked. Yeah. That's amazing.
So I believe next week it's Vanderbilt, Alabama. It's probably going to be the biggest game of the week.
Whoa!
Yeah. So we'll see how that
Come on, Commodores. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Missouri gets a win over UMass. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Yeah, that wasn't...
They should have. This is what should have happened. So,
Yes, I mean, come on, you're playing UMass. I love Massachusetts, but that's school right there. Come on.
I'm pissed that...
Actually, you should be doing that to Boston College, too. So,
I'm pissed that Hardy's not in the
power team
Heisman conversation like he should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's too early to talk Heisman. You got to get halfway through the season before you even worry about that shit.
Have they really played anybody?
Right. Next game, though.
This
Great
was a really
game.
fun game.
Great game. Loved it.
We talked about Illinois getting wrecked last week. Just, I mean, if there was ever a game that could break a team, right?
It's that one. Yeah. They
60 whatever to 13 or whatever. I can't even remember the score, but it was pure destruction. So for Illinois to come out, USC, ranked for the first time in a little while. They were undefeated as well. So it just was a back and forth. Illinois almost put it away late, but USC, to their credit, forced a fumble in the end zone, got the ball back, went down, scored, got ahead by a point, but Illinois went down the field and got the field goal to win the game. So it was a fantastic game. So a lot of really fun games to watch this week. Notre Dame crushes Arkansas, unfortunately.
Yeah, Arkansas was hanging with them at the beginning of it, but then the depth chart showed.
The second quarter.
Look, of all the games I watched this weekend, Notre Dame's guys just looked huge compared. They must have a bunch of dwarfs playing for Arkansas because the guys for Notre Dame looked mammoth compared to them. It was ridiculous, man.
Yeah, but they're all named Quasimodo or something.
Right? Something. I don't know what's going on.
And I think they have a running back there that's going to be vying for that Heisman. So, what's his name? Love?
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Yep.
I just finished watching this morning. BYU. This was the very last game of the night, well into the morning. BYU gets a win over Colorado. It was a pretty interesting game. But... now they're also undefeated in the Big 12.
Poor Coach Prime. Couldn't have to be a nicer guy.
Yeah, they started out they were 14 points right in the beginning, and then just not a whole lot. Cajun Salter from who transferred from Liberty, not good enough. He's no Sanders, who has his name on the wall. I don't think Salter's going to have his name on the wall. So.
Idaho Mike in the house. Boise State, he says.
Hey, yeah,
there you go.
Right.
There you go, Idaho Mike. You're talking Knox language now.
We gotta win. We gotta win. Yeah. So we got Notre
Dame.
The
Gophers won.
Yeah, this was a fun game. I did have this game on. I wasn't paying too much attention to it, but it was a close game. Minnesota. I think they got a turnover late, if I'm not mistaken.
Good to see you, Ruben.
That's your favorite tailgate food.
Tailgate food. Yeah, I would say wings. That's my favorite. I love chicken wings, man. Chicken wings.
Definitely.
That's where it's at.
Duke. Ooh. You remember when Syracuse won over UConn and the coach made him do sprints? I wonder what they made him do after this one.
It's a basketball school.
It's a pretty bad loss.
They both are.
I know.
This was a fun game. Louisville and Pittsburgh. I thought Pittsburgh could pull it off, but Louisville came back in this one and just kind of took over in the second half. Louisville, I believe, next week or the week after has a date with Miami here soon. So
Danny says jambalaya.
Real Miami or Miami of Ohio?
No, real Miami.
Real Miami.
I know the difference, John. I would tell you. John, come on. Give me some credit. I would not bring up a game between Louisville and Miami of Ohio. Okay?
Idaho Mike wants to know, is beer a food? Yeah.
Technically, yes, it's bread.
Another great game. I like me some Kansas just because of their end zone. It's a gorgeous end zone. Unfortunately, they just couldn't stop Cincinnati. So Cincinnati gets a big win.
Good for Cincinnati. I got to tell you, me and Das Wolfen don't like Kansas. Okay. We just
I just like their end zone. So
I'm happy whenever I see those Jayhawks lose.
That's right.
Yeah.
You may love their end zones, but we don't like them, bro.
No, it was a great game, though. Unfortunately, like I said, they could not stop Cincinnati, and so that proved to be what happened in that one. Does Daniel have a problem with me or something?
No, that's not it.
Know.
He's letting everybody know silently that he's upset about LSU. That's all. That's all it is. It's not directed at you at all.
I don't know. It's terrible end zone. He's just hitting everything that's in right now. I don't know. Crumpy crump.
I will disagree with everything Knox says today.
Oh my God!
LSU is a great team. LSU is so good that they can win the championship. Easy.
Disagree with that, fool. You are the focus of my anger, he says. All right, let's go. We got to get through this.
Yeah, I'm trying. You guys are distracting me. Kansas State gets a win over UCF. UCF was undefeated. They were actually the coach that they had is the same coach they had back when they were 13-0. Do you remember that season?
Yeah.
And they were all like, "We want Alabama," and of course they never got a chance because I think it was still like the 2-team season or 2-team playoffs or whatever.
Four teams.
No, 2. Well, it wasn't a playoffs. Excuse me. The BCS.
It was just a BCS bowl game. Yeah,
and then UCF, whatever. But so this was his first loss with UCF since 2016 or whatever it was. But anyways, North Texas gets a win. This was actually I did watch a little bit of this game. North Texas is steamrolling along. They're still undefeated. Group of 5 potential for the playoffs. Let's see. Okay,
so you're automatically rooting against them? Yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, do I want Boise State to get it? Yeah, but I'm happy with any group of 5 getting in there. Yeah. And I hope they at least get a win.
Right.
So I'm always going to root for any group of 5, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, this is where I'm going to kind of scroll fast, guys. So let me know if you see anything. I do see UL Monroe gets a win. This was the battle of the shit teams in the Big Ten. UCLA, Northwestern. Someone had to win it. UCLA just did not.
Gotcha. Idaho, Mike. We haven't got to the NFL yet. That's going to be the first subject on the thing. Go.
Let's see. Baylor, Utah. 6-3. I didn't even see this one. San Diego, Illinois. 6-3. Final score. How about that? Your kind of game, Joe. There you go.
Yeah. Defensive struggle. Love it. Navy keeps going.
Yeah, they're undefeated still. So there you go. Let's see. Here's Miami, Ohio. There you go, John.
There's the aforementioned wannabe Miami. Yeah.
Let's see here. Air Force could not beat Hawaii. I meant to watch the rest of this game, but Hawaii actually pulled up the win. They're not doing too bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Tulane gets a win, so they're still rolling.
That one, yeah.
Let's see. Old Dominion's 3-1. So okay. Let's see here. Virginia Tech, after firing their coach, is 2-3. How about that? NC State's not a bad team. So that was actually a good. I got to go back and watch the highlights. I didn't
Wolfpack, huh? Well.
Southern Miss gets the win. Let's see here. Memphis still rolling along. They 31 points in the fourth quarter. The game kind of
there's
got away
a threat
from
to your group of 5 right there.
Yeah, this was a close one going into the fourth quarter. So FAU kept it excited, but Memphis just pulled away late. Let's see here. South Carolina gets a win over Kentucky. Kentucky not doing so great this year. Louisiana goes in overtime with Marshall. And there you go. They get the win. And then Louisiana Tech gets the win.
Yes.
UTEP. So all the teams in Louisiana, except for LSU, gets the win yesterday. So.
And Danny wants to know why you're still talking.
Oh, because I had to make that one last point.
I had to make that one last point. Okay, let's look at next week, buddy. What do you got?
So next week, just not nearly as many games, so there's not too much to cover here. Iowa State and Cincinnati, that'll be a really good game.
That'll be good. Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin, Michigan, maybe. Kentucky, Georgia, not really. Clemson and North Carolina, maybe. Air Force and Navy.
There you go. Come on, Air Force.
Let's see. Oh, Joe took himself out. Joe, come back.
Did we just get booted off the air again?
I don't know. Are we?
I didn't.
You took everybody out.
I didn't boot
You
anybody
booted us all off.
Somebody took everybody out.
You booted everybody.
Didn't do shit.
Can't stand.
That was the
I can't believe it.
stream. Let's see.
Let's
see if it's still up. Hopefully it is.
Looks good. Looks good to me.
Yep, it's still going.
So let's see here. Texas, Florida, maybe. I don't know how Florida. Yeah, no. I guess the game for me of the week is going to be Vanderbilt and Alabama. So, and then
that's going to be a great game. I'm looking forward to that. Yep.
Boise State. This will be Boise State chance. Like it's their biggest. This will be the biggest resume builder of all the Group of Fives here so far, for the most part. If they manage to pull this one off. Let's see here. Virginia and Louisville. This will be a really good game here for that conference. Let's see here. Texas Tech and Houston. Houston is undefeated. I don't know if they'll be ranked, but they are undefeated going against Texas Tech.
Right.
Miami and Florida State. So Florida State coming off that loss will be playing Miami. They'll be playing at home against Miami.
Yep.
Mississippi State, who did really well against Tennessee, going to Texas A&M. So this will be their chance to maybe come back and prove that they belong.
I hope they win. I
would like it too.
I hate the Aggies, man. And nothing against my friends that graduated from Texas A&M. I've got a few friends that graduated from there, but I don't like your football team. Sorry. Go ahead.
Other than that, Colorado, TCU. TCU should win that one pretty handily. Kansas and UCF might be a decent game. Memphis will try to stay undefeated, and that's about it. Under a half hour.
There you go. Very good. Well, hey, dude, I always want you to get into the college football scene because we want to see what's going on there for sure. I appreciate the stuff, Knock.
I will say before I close here, I'm not ready to unveil it this week, but I have loosely created my own formula of the top 25.
Really?
I would like to unveil that at some point.
Okay, well then fine. If you get it ready to go, hey,
the knock poll.
No problem. The knock poll. I like it. I'll even make you a graphic for that, bro.
I was going to make it original and call it the knock list, but you know.
The knock list. Okay. All right. We can call it the knock list on this show.
We can call it whatever. But no, it's it's a very simple premise. I go based off the top 25 teams that are already picked, but I rate their wins.
Gridiron Master says, "Gig 'em. You're an A&M fan, bro. Oh my God. I love you, but just like Keely Chow, I don't like your football team. Okay, sorry,
but I rank them in my own, and it's all subjective, my opinion. But like for example, I don't rate FCS wins. It's a point based system out of 5. Blowout wins over a ranked team like Indiana over Illinois gets you like 5 points, right?
Right.
You blew out a ranked team. Whereas if you beat an FCS school, you get no points.
Well, strength of schedule, you figure that into it. Yeah, there you go.
It's a major component with it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I think next week we're all going to be Vanderbilt fans.
Yes, I think everybody except for Keely Chow is going to be Vanderbilt fans. No doubt. Okay, boys and girls, that's it for the college football update. Thank you very much. And get that ready for next week, man. We'll have the knock list. Even Danny likes that.
I started creating it this last week.
He said I like that too. Yeah.
It's not. And what's funny is because of that scoring, teams that are not in the top 25 would be on that list. But I'm not going to go that deep into it.
Well, I think it's a great name for the list, and I'll make you a graphic for it and everything because we already have the knock list on the Wednesday show, right? So might as well make it here too. Yeah. Sounds good. All right, boys and girls, that's it for college football. Let's get into the pros. Have they restarted the game over there in Dublin, Ireland yet?
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
No, you've been busy, but check in on that for us. As you know, we've got a game going on right now in Dublin, and currently the score, yes, they have restarted. There's only 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter, according to my thing here, and it says that it's still the same score, 14-6. Minnesota and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is winning right now, 14-6, and they have the ball according to my little graphic here. So there you go. Who's getting top knock in college football? We won't find out until next week.
In my preliminary rankings this last week, Oklahoma was actually in the top spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because of their wins over ranked Auburn and ranked whoever they beat in the first week. I think.
Yeah. The one thing, I'd be cool with that if our quarterback wasn't injured.
I'd be cool with that this is an ever-evolving list, yes.
Right,
so
yeah.
It's going to be, and what's really tough about it, too, and it's going to be a disclaimer on it, not all teams have played the same amount of games.
Right.
So the points are only based on the games played.
Yeah.
And
I got you.
That's just about the best I can do.
All right, so let's get into it. First game this week has already been played. It was on Thursday, and I was a little scared there at the end of this one. For 3 quarters, we kicked the crap out of the Arizona Cardinals, and then I guess just because, in the fourth quarter, these defenses get a little tired, we started giving up touchdowns, and I got a little scared there at the end of it. The Cardinals tied it up right there at the end, but they left time on the clock. And sure enough, as much shit as I give him, I have to give Sam Darnold credit. He got us in field goal range, man, and we put one through right there with a buzzer beater to win it there in Arizona. I think it was a 52-yarder that he made to win it. And, we only had I want to say maybe I think it's less than 20 seconds. But we had our timeouts. So he made a couple of throws and got us down there. And that's how the game ended. Walk-off field goal. And I picked everybody on the panel picked Seattle, except for Danny. He thought Arizona would hold serve at home. I think he was expecting better things out of Arizona, but my gosh, I don't know what's up with Marvin Harrison Jr., but a little bit of lackadaisical play for the first 3 quarters, man. I mean, the Seahawks got an easy interception when he was out there playing volleyball and they were playing football. It went right off of his hands. He was juggling it, and one of my guys went the other way with it. Huh?
As bad as the Kelsey one.
Yeah, you can't be playing like that, It's
quick update. It was a pick in the Vikings and Steelers game. That's how they got the ball back. Ball was batted at the line, and T.J. Watt picked it off, and now the Steelers are first down inside the 20.
Wow. Okay.
After a couple first downs, but now they are in the.
There you go. Let's see. Thoughts on this game, starting with Knock. What did you think, man?
I barely remember any of it.
Really?
I watched it. I watched it all the next morning. I watched the whole thing, and I hardly remember this game, to be honest.
Yeah. I hear you. What about you, John? What did you think of this one?
It was good for 3 quarters, and then I went to bed.
And that's whenever Marvin Harrison woke up, started catching balls. Danny, did you see any of this?
Yeah, that I remember. It did that one touchdown he had did feel really good. It's coming back to me now, but early on he was not looking so well. Yeah,
that first touchdown he got. Look, I can tell you this: I do give Kyler Murray a lot of grief, and he's not the reason why they lost this game. He was playing. He was doing a good job. He was putting the ball exactly where you need to put it. He wasn't making mistakes. And the first touchdown that Marvin Harrison got, whenever he kneeled, it was like, thank God, I finally caught something, right? He threw that up because he knew he had a wide receiver that was 6 foot plus and could go up and get something. And the guy that was covering him, I think his name's Witherspoon, he just did not have the elevation to get up there because he was contesting it. He just couldn't get up high enough. It was great touchdown, that first one. And they went down, did it again. I mean, I'm happy with where the Seahawks are. I like their defense. I like it a lot. It's Sam Darnold's managing the game just fine, and our running backs are healthy. Of course, we can't touchdown Steelers. Okay, that gives them even more of a advantage. But I don't know, Dan. Did you watch any of the highlights of this?
I did not. I just did my pick on previous history between those two teams. They usually play each other pretty tight, and Arizona was at home. Mm-hmm. But, Seattle. Yeah. I think Darnold's going to do well for Seattle. They play it very close to the vest. As long as they keep him in a clean pocket, I think you're going to be happy with the way he manages the game. And at the end of the day, say what you want, but that's what the quarterback is charged to do.
Right. I texted John during the game, and I said, this is like watching the 2000 Ravens. Sam Darnold, all he has to do is not mess it up, because the defense is playing that well.
Well, I don't know about that.
I said it's like that. I didn't say that they're that good.
They only gave up 10 points, per game. This is 20 points, so I don't see the comparison.
But, okay.
I get your point, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl with a really good defense.
Of the Ravens 2000 teams.
Yeah. The offense, the offense of that 2000 team, all they had to do was just not mess it up. And they had a good running game. And that's what we've got. I mean, we've got a good running game. We've got a good defense. As long as Sam Darnold doesn't mess it up. Yeah. Don't hurt us, and we'll be good. Okay, so that was the first game of the week.
Wonder if Junior got a call from Dad about the third quarter going, "Don't make me disown you, son."
Right. I mean, look, we got to remember it's only his second year. And
but still, when you're a high pick, like.
Yeah, like that. You should be performing better than he is.
You don't get a lot of
Yeah, and it's not like these guys just started playing football yesterday.
Yeah.
Right,
Come on now.
I saw some catches when he was at Ohio that were so we know what he could do. And the announcers, they kept saying that. it was potential, the potential he has, or to get.
Yeah, but there's been great college players that have been amazing in college and just couldn't make the leap.
Well, in this case, Harrison can do it. He's just got to get out of his head.
He's got to get out of his own head. I think it's mental with him too. But I think the bottom line with the Arizona Cardinals right now is they lost the guy that they run that offense through.
Yep.
And it's not easy to bounce back from that in 4 days. They just played 4 days before that. You know what I mean? So they're on a short week, having to adjust without Connor. Because let's face it, that's what they run their offense through. He catches half their balls. You know what I mean? So, but McBride was in it to win it. That guy, he's really good. I'd put him in the top 5 tight ends of the game right now.
He was one of the highest fantasy ones to go up. He was one of the first ones to go off the board. If not the first. He wasn't mine.
He's really come into his own there in Arizona. That's
Isn't
for
he
sure.
something like some stupid height, like 5'6'7" or something?
Yeah, he's a tall dude. He's really big. But anyway, we got this one going on. We're in the third quarter. Vikings, Steelers. I guess Carson Wentz has come back down to earth. I really haven't seen much of this one. I went to church during the beginning of it. I saw a little bit of it at halftime, right before the half. But, it looks like the Steelers are starting to impose their will. Go ahead, Knock. What?
Kick return all the way down to the 35, the Steelers 35, but there's a flag.
Uh-oh. Too bad. So sad for Minnesota. Yeah, of course it's on the Vikings. That's why he got down to the 35. Somebody did something wrong. Anyway.
Well, most likely the field. Because
we'll keep you up to snuff on this one. I picked Minnesota because I thought their defense was better, but much like the LSU Tigers yesterday, if you're not producing anything on offense, any good defense is going to wilt.
I thought we were done talking about
purple. I don't know.
Come on now.
I don't know. This weekend, if your color's purple, it's just not.
Yeah, it seems to be a problem with the offenses, man. But anyway, we'll keep you up on this one.
Shut your faces.
Hey, I'm not bad-mouthing LSU.
Dust Wolf is my only friend.
I was just using an analogy, that's all. Okay, so I got to get a piece of paper here. All right, so first game for the Pick'ems this week, guys. We got the Washington Commanders going up against the Atlanta Falcons.
You can say Arizona Falcons.
I was about to say Arizona Falcons because it's I haven't had enough coffee yet. But we got the Commanders, and I believe Daniels is still out. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so Marcus Mariota's not playing bad though. I don't think.
Warren is out as well.
McLaurin's out. Oh, what do they call him? Scary Terry?
Scary Terry's not playing either. He's hurt.
He hasn't done much on the offense anyways. So.
Yeah, I was fixing to say it's become really the running back and Deebo Samuel, hasn't it?
Well, their running back got hurt, so it's
and Zach Ertz is, I'm sure, catching a lot of balls. I love that the coach got his nose busted last week and was bleeding all over the place. That was a tough look, but. Wow, did the Falcons get punked by the Panthers last week? Will they bounce back, boys and girls? They didn't score a point. And, they've been giving Penix a lot of grief for the interceptions he threw last week, but I don't know. When it's a division game like that, your division opponents know you better than anybody else. They obviously were chomping at the bit to get after these guys. I don't know. This one, that's a tough one to pick, man.
Wentz sacked on third down, 3 and out.
3 and out for the Minnesota Vikings. That's a shame.
Our pick is not looking so good this week.
No, it's not. It's not. But as far as picking this week on this game, I think I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons because they're at home. I think they're going to bounce back from this. What do you think there, Knock? What do you think?
I'm going Commanders. Mariota did not look bad. I think Washington's defense is better than the Panthers' defense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I'm going to go with I'm sure the Falcons will definitely play better. I'm sure they'll score more than 0 points this week.
Okay.
But I think the Commanders are going to win this one.
John?
I'm going Falcons.
Falcons?
My picks were awful last week. I have no feel for this league. So I still got plus, but it was like I think there was 6 games I got wrong and 10 I got wrong.
Yeah. I've been consistent. I've gotten 12 every week this year so far, guys. 12. The standard is 12. You got to get 12 right to keep up.
Right now I'm 31 and 18. So, yeah.
Danny, what do you think? Are you with me, Highlander, or did you go to the bathroom? Is he with
LSU me? Just did not look very good in their game.
Oh, you got to be kidding me!
Because they were ranked really high, right? And now they're not going to be ranked nearly as
Stop
high.
it! Stop it! Where you at, Dan? Are you still with us? Okay, he must have gone to the bathroom. Next up, we've got the
Commandos on that. I don't know what's going on with this feed, but yeah, I'm taking the Commandos. Like Knox says, I like their defense better. I think he'll manage the game, and I think they'll win. It'll be close, but I like them to beat Atlanta. Something's rotten in Denmark and Atlanta.
Okay, gotcha, man. Gotcha. And it was definitely exposed last week because, my God, wow.
I feel like if they get 0 points again this week, the offensive coordinator has to be fired, right?
Right.
Something
got
to give.
You got a running back like Bijan Robinson and Pitts and all those guys. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You got to be doing better than that.
It's like watching Nathaniel Hatchett offense out there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, on paper, Atlanta should walk over Washington. But
I don't know about that, but they should definitely challenge.
Next up, oh man, we need to just go ahead and
did you pick?
Call this one.
Yeah.
I
picked Falcons.
He did. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills in this one. We don't even need to talk about this, do we? I mean, really.
Well, no.
No, we don't. I'm telling you. It's been a bad enough weekend for my brother anyway. Come on.
Just to play a little devil's advocate, because I love to do it.
Okay.
The Saints have been competitive in some games.
Yes, this is true.
That's about it.
The first 2 games, Rattler had them in position.
Look, the first 2 games, they could have very easily won.
Yes,
but,
they could have.
The Saints, to me, there's no expectation there. I don't see 5 wins on that schedule. I think they're going to get their doors blown off again. We're not going to know anything about this head coach and his vision until season 3, season 4, if he lasts that long, which under the current ownership, they just don't jettison head coaches really fast. So, but this season is going to be this season they're going to be the punching bag. So that's the way that's going to go.
And I don't think that hurts Kellen Moore at all. I think the fact that David Carr.
Loomis is
Loomis is the guy that
you got to get rid of that.
At. Yeah.
Just to tell me this, they got New York next week. Who do you think wins that one?
Okay, which New York team? It doesn't matter really, but one of them's better than the other one. That's for sure.
They're playing the Giants.
The Giants.
No, I like the Giants. The Giants at home. Yeah. I will pick everybody against the Saints. I thought maybe they could capture some wins against Carolina, but I don't even know about that. So
yeah, especially if they're on the road. The two games they were close in, they were in the Dome. You saw what happened when they went on the road. Seattle had their way with them, so
okay, we can move on now. Thank you.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yep.
We've got the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Now, the Cleveland Browns shut down what many think is the best team in the NFL right now with the acquisition they made in the offseason.
Something like there was an investigation into this win.
What? Really?
Yeah, something with like the FBI is doing an investigation and betting scam or something like that because no one would believe one. It could have just been a bullshit Facebook story, but
really,
somewhere. Yeah, it was so everyone was so like this shouldn't have happened. That
keywords there, Facebook story. So
it may have been fake. I can't remember if it was on Facebook. But it sounds like that kind of story. That's all I meant.
Well, I don't give a shit what went on last week. They can't do it 2 weeks in a row. Detroit's going to blow their doors off at home in Ford Field. Danny, what do you think of this one?
Well, I was going to go that way, but you just put the Nojo on it, so I may have to go with the Brownies on that deal. I'm going with the Brownies. Change my freaking
come on, Dan.
On that deal. The Nojo is real. Everybody knows this. When you speak in absolutes, man, go the other way.
Yeah. By the way, Packers are not getting investigated.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that was a bullshit story. Okay, I kind of thought it was, but it would have been funny though.
John, do you think the Nojo is real? Are you ready to go on that limb and take Cleveland?
Nope. I'm staying with Lions.
There you go. Ron, who you got?
I think I was one of the few that picked the Lions to beat the Ravens. So I'm sticking with my Lions.
You and I both picked that.
Okay.
So
I think a lot of people picked the Ravens to win that.
A lot of people did pick the Ravens. Yes. It's one of the few that was split, actually. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, the Browns defense would have to come up extra special for this because
it's not Myles Garrett. Dude gets triple teamed. Like it's insanity.
And we saw what happened in Green Bay with Micah Parsons disrupting that offense. But I think they've learned from that. They've become explosive again.
Game plan around it. Yeah.
I really. Yeah, they're going to be hard pressed to win.
They got Sonic and Knuckles back there. They'll be fine.
Right, Sonic and Knuckles is powering down again. All right, here we go. Cam Ward and them Tennessee Titans are traveling to the Houston Texans. Somebody has to win. Who will it be? John?
I'm going with Titans because there's something wrong with C.J. Stroud.
Something wrong with C.J. Stroud. I feel you, man. Yeah, he's not playing with much confidence, is he? He's not. I'm with you. I'm not ready to take them yet because Houston. I mean, that's another one kind of like New Orleans that's got a lot of work to do, roster wise. Danny, what do you think?
I like the Texans at home.
Yeah,
just because it's that close between those two teams, and I'll take the Texans at home.
Yep. All right, Knoxter.
I'll go with the Texans.
I'm on that limb by myself, I guess.
Yes, you are.
Nothing with the Titans has told me that they should with this game. If we want to talk about on paper, should still be the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing else really.
There isn't much to say. I mean, look, both of these they're 0-3. Both of these teams are for pretty much the same reasons. They're not playing well. Neither one of them. So we'll see who decides they want to jump up and win a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee won this. I'm just taking the home team because I think they've got an overall better roster, and they've got the best skill position guy on the field in Nico Collins, I think. So, yeah, I think they can come up with enough to win. This is going to be an interesting game this week. The Panthers riding high after blanking their division rival last week. in a game I don't think any of us picked at all. I don't think anybody picked Carolina last week to win it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was like if you wanted to pick the Saints.
Right, yeah. Everybody thought they would get beat. But, wow, what a performance last week. And they're going into New England, who has been up and down. They've shown flashes, but it's new coaching staff there trying to put their fingerprints on things. I'm going to go with the Patriots at home, just because I am a homer. I do dig the Patriots. So,
by the way, I do want to point out that Variable went for it on 4th down on their own side of the field. So, your old school guy isn't old school anymore. Right?
Well, my old school guy does exactly what Bill Belichick did in the playoffs that one year. He probably thought that his defense couldn't handle that team, and that's why he did it. Bill Belichick did that. Bill Belichick did that 1 year against the Colts, if you remember, and the Colts ended up going to the Super Bowl.
That was a regular season. Well, the game I'm thinking of, anyway.
The game I'm thinking of was a playoff game. Okay. It was might have been the AFC Championship game. Matter of fact, I think it was.
Last week was not a playoff game.
No, it was not. But anyway, Knock, what do you think of this one?
I don't know, man. Patriots apparently have 78% chance to win. What Panthers are we getting? I mean, that defense, I got to say for the Panthers last week, that defense, what they did against the Falcons was really good. It wasn't just the Falcons not doing great. It was the Panthers forcing them to not be great. So I don't know. I'm going to pick the Panthers just this week, just because of last week. I don't care for the Patriots at all. Their offense is just awful to watch. They're so boring. They're the most boring team to watch. Their defense is all right. So I don't know. Patriots could probably run away with this one. Their offense does good in spurts. But I'm just going to pick Panthers just because I like them better.
Okay. All right. Danny says, playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we win another game. Let's see. John, who you got?
I'm a Patriots.
Yep.
I think Drake May is a better quarterback than Bryce Young.
Yep.
He's certainly taller.
Yeah, no doubt. He can see over the line, that's for sure. Danny, what do you think? Hometown guys or the Carolina Panthers continue to roll?
Patriots will get a win. It'll be ugly. It'll be disgusting. Maybe some special teams. Maybe a pick six, but they'll come out of there with a win.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's going to be ugly ball for a little bit till they get together the team they want. So
I don't think that quarterback that they have is the answer. I don't think they're going to sniff any type of AFC championships or Super Bowls with that clown back there. I've heard him do some interviews. Yeah, he sounds like an idiot. So yeah, I don't know that they're going to do anything with him.
You talk about Drake May.
Yeah, Drake.
Okie doke. Let's see what's next. We got this one. See, they really want to see Jackson Dart come out and show out, right? Knock and John both really need Jackson Dart to show out in this one, right, guys? That's what you want to see, right?
Want to see? What are we gonna see?
What are we gonna see? The LA Chargers going up into New York. Now, I'm taking the Chargers in this one. Is there a possibility that Jackson Dart and the read option offense, which I'm sure that's what they're going to run with this guy, can they jump up and bite this team? They're on a roll, man. But they're going all the way across the country, which West Coast teams traditionally don't do too well, going all the way across the country. But I still think the Giants are just the best thing about that team is their front four. If they somehow knock Herbert out of the game, maybe. But short of that, I just don't see a path for the Giants to win this one. Danny, what do you think of this one?
Yeah, Chargers. Hate to say it. Chargers. I can't stand Harbaugh, man. And Herbert,
I know, I can't stand him either.
Quarterback. But yeah, they're a tough out. They play old school and they're physical and they're always going to be in games, so I'll take them.
Yeah. Okay. Knock, who you got?
I'm going to go Chargers.
Yeah.
Same. I like the front four of the Giants, but it's really hard to pick the Giants when Dart can come out and ball. Who knows? The Chargers defense gives up a lot of yards. They do make some plays, but yeah, I don't know. The Giants can get pressure, and Dart has a great game. They can win, but they have to make no mistakes.
That's the thing.
Game, they can't make any mistakes, and
that ball cannot.
I can't say with confidence that Dart because he's a completely unknown. In this situation,
We've seen him situationally, but pretty much he was only a threat to run every time he got on the field so far this year. It was always in goal line situations that they were putting him in. So, yeah. All right, John, any thoughts on this one?
This is a trap game.
Oh, are you going to go out there on that giant limb? Oh, man.
I think this is their trap game.
Hater. Hater over here.
Well, of course he's a hater. You know that.
Hater vanilla.
Okay, all right. You think? Well, see, that's the thing. When you're dealing with an unknown, that can happen. You don't have film on the guy. All you got's the college stuff. But he's, I mean, yeah. Okay, so next up, game of the week right here.
One of them, anyways.
Well, yeah, I was fixing to say there's going to be one tonight that everybody's going to be watching. But this one right here, Battle of Undefeateds. Traditionally, the Buccaneers have the Eagles' number. Friggin' Baker Mayfield, I think, is undefeated against this team. Interesting to see here. Philly has been winning games, but they haven't been looking like the master of the domain like they have at times. You know what I mean? They don't look like super killers or anything like that. The Rams should have won the game that they played against them. And I think some bad calls and some them having a momentum swing with Hurts starting to complete passes there at the end of the game really, tilted the ice in that one. But the Rams, they should have won that game. They made some bad mistakes down the stretch. Philly against the Buccaneers in Tampa. And, if he continues to will this team to win, and what am I talking about? Baker Mayfield has had 3 game-winning drives in the 3 games he's played this year. They've had to come back in every game, and he's done it. So, I don't know. This looks great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm taking the home team just because they're the home team. I think both teams can win this game, and whenever it's like that, I'm going to stick to my guns and go with the home team. Knoxter, what do you think of this one?
Really good game. I'm going to go with Philly because I don't believe the game-winning drives every single game is not sustainable.
Okay.
I think either the Eagles, who have a team that can keep the ball out of your hands for the most part, they didn't do it last week against the Rams, but in general, they did it. I think they did it against the Chiefs, right? Keep the ball out of the hands in the fourth quarter, with Saquon and just run the ball, run out the game rather than letting. But even if they do give it up, I think the Eagles can either stop the Buccaneers from getting it or maybe block a field goal again. So I think that the Eagles can do just enough to win this one. That's it. But I would not be surprised if the Bucs win this either. Because you're right. The Eagles, I mean, has there been any team so far that's been a juggernaut? I mean, every game that has so far, it seems to me that have been the high-tier teams, they're all close games.
The closest juggernaut I've seen, and you guys are going to hate to hear this, but the Chargers. They're the only team that I've seen that looks like a juggernaut this year.
But
they're the only one.
Like even the Broncos played them to the brink. They got a field goal late in the game to win that one. So
this is true.
I mean like handling other teams, decisive. Like maybe their first week against the Chiefs may have counted for that, but you got Bills and Ravens, Lions and Ravens, and Eagles and Rams. All these games, none of them are like winning a lot. By a lot. So to me, there's no clear number one.
Okay. Right now. Dan, I know you got to get out of here. Go ahead and give us your thoughts on this one before you get out of here, buddy.
I like the Bucs. I think they're playing some nasty football. They play physical. They bring a good defense. And look, that Baker Mayfield. If I'm a Cleveland fan, I could kill the freaking ownership group.
Right?
That guy is a lunch pail quarterback. Dude, all he does is win, and I like them against Philadelphia. I like their physical play. They're going to be a team. You want to talk about who you think is a dominant team. I mean, you might not like the way they do it, but, man, they get it done. And they are in your face. And
they get Chris Godwin back this week.
Love the quarterback.
Do they get Chris Godwin back? Wow.
They do.
They need that.
Love the quarterback. So, yeah, I'm taking the Bucks. I'm going to jump out of here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, except for Knock. Talking way too much today.
Yeah, I hope you fall through a floorboard as well, like I did.
Danny, I love you, man. Yeah. Go enjoy your Terry time. I will talk to you soon. We'll be texting during the games. I love you.
All right, man.
And don't forget, you'll see Highlander tonight at 6:00 on the Brothers Hack the Matrix. You be good, man.
I might show up to that tonight just to hate on him the entire
Do
time.
it. Just come in the chat and hate on him. He'll talk back to you.
One. All right, peace.
Love you. Bye. Okay, so John, tell us what you think of this one.
This is all going to depend on the refs.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
here we go again.
A lot of times,
Chiefs fan talking about the refs.
if the refs call those false starts like they should, they've been ordered to. On the tush push, then
which they didn't last week, by the way.
I know they didn't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I know. And word has it that the guys in charge of officiating in New York were not happy.
At this point, when it comes to the tush, and I know there's safety concerns for the refs, which obviously the NFL doesn't care because they're still letting this play go because a lot of people get hurt on it.
Right.
At this point, shouldn't they just have a ref up close?
Yeah.
Why have him back at the sideline? You know exactly what the tush push is. Could the Philly go for a fake maybe and swing it out and the ref be in the way? Maybe. Yeah. I think it's something that you just kind of make a decision on. But I feel like the ref should just be closer to the play.
Don't they have video proof that they've been shooting the guards out early?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if they're going to continue to bitch and moan about this play, which I'm of the mind, stop them from getting a 3rd and 1. That is my entire thought process when it comes to playing the Philadelphia Eagles. But if you want to put a focus on it, then put a camera on the fucking line of scrimmage and just do it through video. That'll answer all the questions you need right there. There you go.
I would not mind the eventual taking out of the refs.
Okay, you want to play Mutant League football. I see how it is.
Just have drones flying everywhere.
You're going to call that nasty audible kill the ref. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha, man. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be a great game. I hope I get to see it. The Saints are playing Buffalo.
I'm picking Bucks, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm the only one picking the Eagles. All right, let's do it.
Well, I mean, look, the Eagles should win this game. They're the fucking champs. But, at some point they've got to be exposed, and I think this is one of the best teams to expose them. Look, Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind right now, guys. And what is the weakness of the Philadelphia Eagles right now? It's their fucking secondary. They suck. They can't cover anybody.
They should go and re-sign C.J. Gardner.
Right? They need to do something because
he just got released. So
if they don't get after the quarterback, then there's pass interference all over the damn place. They can't cover anybody. They really can't. So, okay, next up, the next game we got. Oh, this is going to be another great game because that one blemish on the Rams, they should have won that game. Like I said earlier, they should have won that game. This is going to be a great game. I would love to see this one. The Indianapolis Colts, Danny Dimes, undefeated as a starter for the Indianapolis Colts this season. And look, we talked about juggernauts earlier. Have these guys shown any chinks in the armor? They got a running game. They got a defense. They got a quarterback playing out of his mind. I mean,
not really. Jonathan Taylor is running out of his mind. Danny Dimes is throwing some great. I'm wondering if Pierce is okay. One of his wide receivers got a nasty hit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. I haven't seen haven't looked for anything to see if he's playing this week. But you still got Pittman. You still got. I think they have a pretty decent tight end.
Have any of their games been close? It looks like they're dominating every team they're playing.
Just ours. They got that. We should have won ours, but we got the penalty, and they re-kicked the field goal after 15 yards given to them.
Yeah.
And kicked the field goal. So that's pretty much been the closest.
And that was
game.
against a good defense, and they came out victorious.
Our defense was not good. You're right. Our defense, that particular day, our defense was not good. They made them look not that good. So it's been very impressive what the Colts are doing right now. It's kind of curious because the last time the Colts were doing this good, they missed the playoffs.
Yeah, they did.
They completely shut down in the second half of the season. So, Zach, good.
Okay, so who do you got, John, after saying all that? Excuse me, Ron. Ron, who do you got?
You know what? I don't know if this is considered an upset, but I'm going with the Colts. I'm sticking with Danny Dimes until he folds in on himself.
Can it be an upset at this point?
I'm going to ride it.
I mean,
I don't know. Well, according to ESPN, right, the site you hate, the percentages is 71% for the Rams to win at home.
Mm-hmm.
So 29% picked. I guess it's how many people picked them. So
I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah.
Because I think they're pissed off about last week, and they're going to come out and prove it this week. I think their defense is solid. I think Matthew Stafford is playing well. And as long as their running game, as long as Kyrie Williams keeps playing the way he's playing, they're going to be tough to deal with. We're going to see what the Colts defense is made of today. John, what do you think of this one?
Well, normally I would just go ahead and say, the Colts and Danny Dimes, except there's one small problem. Rams have the number one defense against the run.
They showed it last week against Philly. Philly had to throw to win that game.
Yep.
They had to throw.
But Danny Dimes has been slinging it. So
yeah, he has. And that's why this is a tough
to run the ball.
Yep. Yeah. And that's why this is a really tough call for me, but I'm going to go with the Rams.
Yeah. And in something like this, home team, and the other thing, more experienced quarterback. That's what I'm going to go with. Yep.
No, I'm literally only picking the Colts because I'm right into Danny Dimes' way.
Right. And look, if you've watched these teams play this year, it's either one of them's game. It's going to come down to turnovers. Who plays the best as far as securing the football and keeping it on their side? That's who's going to win the game. So, yeah, this is going to be a great one. I would love to see this one. Out of all of these good matchups we got today, I'd rather see this one than the Bucs Philly game. Really, I would, because both of them are going to be great games. But man,
all right, we got an update. Pittsburgh got a field goal, and the Vikings just scored and got a 2-point conversion, so they are down by 10.
Down by 10 with how much time left?
8 minutes to go. A little less than 8 minutes.
And the score
is 24-14.
24-14. Okay. All right. We'll see what happens, man. Come on, Minnesota. Don't make us look bad now. Next up, we've got, oh boy, Fabio and those Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, Joe, I gotta take care of some laundry. So real quick, I'm picking 49ers. Brock Purdy's back. Picking 49ers.
There you go. Brock Purdy is back, 49ers. I'm going with Ron as well. The San Francisco. You guys know I picked the 49ers to go all the way this year. I don't give a shit how many people get friggin' injured on this team. Their defensive guru is back, and I think that's what's going to carry them. I think they're well coached enough on offense to keep it rolling, and even without Kittle, have you noticed they're using the fullback a lot more now? I don't want to screw up his name. That's the only reason why I'm not saying it. But he's the best fullback in the NFL, bar none. I don't give a shit what anybody says. He's awesome.
Well, it's a endangered position, though.
It is an endangered position, and I don't understand it, man. I love the fullback position. I think it's awesome.
I love it too.
But
Juszczyk.
Juszczyk. Yeah. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. That's not how you spell it. That's for fucking shit.
No, it's with a J, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking the 49ers as well, man. I don't really care who's quarterback in this team. They're just that well coached on offense. They really do a great job on offense. They're not going to look without Kittle. They're not going to blow you out but they're going to continue to move the chains and put themselves in a position to win always. And like I said, their defensive coach, I don't think that can ever be understated how big a move that was for them to re-sign him after he got let go by the Jets. So, yeah, I'm taking the Niners. John, who you got?
Which Bosa was it the lesser Bosa that got hurt or the greater Bosa?
It's the older Bosa, and he plays for the Niners.
Okay.
So
they're short. They're
he's gone for the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I cannot put any faith in Fabio. I'm going 49ers.
There you go, man. But they have been playing better. You got to admit, guys, that Jacksonville's been playing better. But yeah, Fabio's going to give it away at crunch time. I think he's going to give it away a few times today. We'll see, though. Next up. Oh, boy.
By the way, someone in another chat of mine on my phone says, not going to lie, this Trevor Lawrence and Travis Hunter commercial is a little sus. Have you guys
say that again?
The Trevor Lawrence and Travis Hunter commercial. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh, my. You guys watch TV?
I do watch TV, but when the commercials are on, I usually get up and get things.
That's true. But you'll probably see it today. Then.
Okay.
It's Trevor Lawrence. It's been playing for the last couple of weeks. It's Travis Hunter and Lawrence like doing buddy things.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I can't remember the song. Let's hear it for the boys.
Oh, my God, no.
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 They're like dancing around, like, dude.
No.
Trevor's acting like
that's just cringe.
That is cringe. Holy shit.
Cringe. But yeah, it's a whole commercial, them just doing stuff together.
Did you see the doctor? No. This is quick aside because I don't want to talk about this game yet. Mm-hmm. Did you see the Dr. Pepper? It's a college this Dr. Pepper State commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it's Dr. Pepper University or something like that.
Yeah. They had one. It was funny because they were talking about their quarterbacks on the draft slide, and it's this big, huge, curly,
huge slide.
Yeah,
I'm going to go. He's like, oh man, I can't believe how big this slide is. Yeah, sorry, John, I mean to remember you.
Yeah, that's it. But because they're obviously knocking Primetime Junior there.
Yeah,
right.
the slide, if you looked at it, Joe, was a huge, complicated slide, and you just hear the quarterback getting bump, 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 all the way down the slide. And it was a good metaphor.
Yikes. Well, I got to tell you, man. I'm clueless on that one. Okay. Next up, we've got the Ravens and the Chiefs. Boys and girls. Both of them 1-2. Both of them 1-2.
One of them's going to be 1-3.
One of them's going to be 1-3. I love it. I love it. And God love him. I love the running back for the Ravens, but
poor guy.
Yeah. He has fumbled in every game this year, and it has cost them 2 of them. King Henry, I love you, man. Just keep doing what you do. But, man, wow. And he doesn't have the yips. These guys are just attacking the ball when he has it. And it's all come blindside on him, and it's just,
I've been watching a lot of the turnovers in both college and in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love the punch-out fumble.
Yes! Peanut Tillman, back in the day for the Bears, started something that has made football so much fun to watch.
It happens so much more. They're obviously getting trained more on that, and it's working.
Yes.
Like, that's hard to protect against, just a full-on.
It is. There's nothing a running back can do about that. There's nothing.
You're literally putting force in a ball that like bounces, like the force that goes into the ball if hit properly. Right. It's hard not to fumble.
Yep. You have to wrap that thing with 2 arms when you get in traffic. That's just
you got to do like the tiki. You remember the tiki barber?
Yes.
He fumbled a lot.
3 points. 3 points of contact up high. But look, the last one that Henry lost, he had it up high. It just happened to be around his rib cage, and the guy got him from behind, swinging a fist. Yeah. I mean, it was just, oh man.
And some of them they're like pulling on the one shoulder to give themselves the momentum to pull their punch into the ball, and it's just working. I love it.
It's
such a good play. But
it is. It's fantastic. It really is.
We're seeing more and more of it. And
yes, we are.
And gotta watch it.
Hey, thank you, Peanut Tillman. We love you, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Okay, in this one,
can't tell me the Chiefs were practicing.
John, I got to hear about your football team real quick. Are you getting anybody back this week? We know Rashid Rice ain't coming back, so yeah.
No, we still got 2 more games without him.
Yep.
No, we've got Worthy back.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And freaking
full practice or limited?
No, full practice.
Ooh, nice.
That's a good sign.
Nice.
He's playing with a brace, but we expected that. He freaking messed up his shoulder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But and Thornton's doing amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So and Mahomes obviously trusts him because look the deep balls he's throwing to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Going Chiefs. All right. Knock. It's your division against the North. What do you think?
Well, I'm picking the Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think the Ravens got to win one of these close ones.
Right.
That's it. They've lost to arguably the 2 best teams in each conference. Or at least 2 of the best.
Yeah.
In the NFC and the AFC. So, and they've lost by like a point, barely. So it's just, I would say play Henry for about 3.5 quarters,
and pull him in the 4th.
And pull him at the end of the game, and then you're good. You're golden, right? Like he's fine. The rest of it's just the last 5 minutes or so he fumbles the ball. So I feel like there's a clear cut way to figure that out. So, I don't know. The Ravens offense just seems so unstoppable. And the last time they seemed so unstoppable, they ran into the I don't know, what do you want to call them, John? The red wave, the red tsunami in the playoffs. Because it seemed like the Ravens were unstoppable, right? And their offense so far has been unstoppable until they met the Chiefs and Chris Jones. So something's got to give. Right, so but the Ravens are usually good in the regular season, and then they get beaten by the Chiefs in the playoffs. So that factor, I'm picking the Ravens to win this one because it's the regular season.
Check in on the Pittsburgh Minnesota game.
It's 2nd and goal for the Steelers. They've taken off 3.5 minutes already, and they're looking pretty good to score. Rodgers throws, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for them, and it's still 24-14?
Yep. So at the very least, they'll get a field goal to go 27-14, but they'll be less than 4 minutes.
I don't know. As many blocks as we're seeing.
True.
I don't know.
It's a chip shot, so it can go high.
Let's see. Okay. Well, my pick for this one is I'm going with John's Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going with the home team, first of all. Secondly, the better quarterback is playing for the Chiefs. Lamar Jackson, as good as he is, he still thinks he's at Louisville and still tries to hang on to the ball too long, try and make something happen. That's not going to work against Chris Jones. It never does. I just have a good feeling that the Chiefs, I'm not going to say they're better coached because John Harbaugh's a hell of a coach, but I will say this about the Ravens. Their defense this year is ass. It sucks. They are giving up 30 points a game. So they're going to have to turn into the Detroit Lions. And they can do that. It's just Lamar Jackson seems to make boneheaded plays at crunch time. That is the book on him. He always does it. That's why they've never gone to the Super Bowl. And I'm just going to I'm going with the more experienced team when they're up against the wall. And both these teams are. If the Ravens go to 1-3 in their division, that's a tough road to hoe because that even though you've got the Bengals who are beat up and the Cleveland Browns who don't have a quarterback, they still beat the shit out of each other in that division. So they're going to have a hard time catching up to the Steelers if they continue on this roll. I'm taking the Chiefs in this one. Okay, next up. The Chicago Bears, after lighting up the Dallas Cowboys. Caleb Williams, looking like a Superman. I think that says more about how bad the Cowboys' defense is without a pass rush. And we'll get into that later on. But against the 1-2 Raiders, who I have not seen this year, I have to lean on you guys for this one. How's Geno doing, Knock? And how's Crosby doing? Talk to me about this game.
Real quick with an update. For some reason, Pittsburgh went for it on 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. I agree with the call to go for it personally because it puts the Vikings on their own 3. However, they went with a run play and didn't convert rather than having Rodgers and throw it to maybe Metcalf. I don't know, that tall fucker. So it's Vikings ball with I think a little less than about 4 minutes to go. So on their own one.
Gotcha. Now tell me about this one.
So,
I keep blowing it off because I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh's got this in the bag.
Yeah, they pretty much do.
Go ahead.
But no, the Raiders, I think their offense has been not too bad. They have a wide receiver there that's been pretty good. I actually ended up picking him up for fantasy. Let me pull up his name real quick because it might be a name to watch out for.
Okay.
Just in general. So
the tight end's good. We know that.
Yeah. So Brock Bowers, he's decent.
How about Jacoby Myers?
No, who's also been pretty decent, but Trey Tucker.
Okay.
A new one. I think he's a rookie, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But he's that Raider guy, right? Mm-hmm. Speedster. He's my kind of wide receiver. And he's been doing really good for Geno Smith. It's been a real web. He to me, I'm not the best with comparisons, but he's like that. Who's the guy you guys had in Seattle? Always protected his head, always went straight down after he caught the ball. Lockett?
Yeah, Lockett.
He's been like a Lockett for him,
mm-hmm.
like that kind of player to make
some
mm-hmm. kind of comparison. I could be off on that one. That's just what I've seen. That's how I kind of feel. That mm-hmm. kind of impact, anyways. I should say.
You think you think they're going to have a good time against the Chicago Bears?
I think the Bears defense is really good. I think they will do enough. I did pick the Bears this week, just based off what they did last week. I mean, that's all I can really base it on.
But the Raiders have a pass rusher.
They have one. I mean, and he's really
that's more than Dallas had.
I don't know. The Raiders are good at disappointment in the first place, so
yeah, they are.
It's hard for me to pick them either way. Mm-hmm. I do like what their offense has done, though, and I wouldn't be surprised if they because this game to me depends on Caleb Williams. That's it, pure and simple.
Yep.
If we get what we got last week, they're going to win. If we got what they did most of the time, the first 2 games, the Raiders are going to win. So I'm banking on good Caleb Williams this week.
Okay, gotcha.
That's about it. That's
John, what do you got?
I think Max Crosby's going to make Caleb Williams cry to his mama.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. But go ahead.
But yeah, I think last week was a fluke for the Bears. I don't see them repeating that performance. So I'm going Raiders.
There you
go. As
go.
much as I hate the Raiders.
I hate the Raiders too, but I'm picking them. Because I know Geno can make some hay against good defenses. He can.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Vikings down to the 1-yard line. Huge pass to Addison. Just like that. One play. Well, a couple plays. They got out of the end zone. Got a first down, and then a huge pass to Addison, wide open on the sideline, gets his ankle caught right at the 1-yard line. First and goal.
How much time?
3:06.
Really?
3:51.
The right side of the 2-minute warning too. Nice.
They ran it and didn't get it in. So yeah, clock is ticking.
Oh man. Okay. Well, keep us in the loop, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome. Come on, Vikings. Don't make us look bad. But yeah, I got Vegas in this one. I think Chicago. Go ahead, Knock.
I'm sorry, Joe.
It's okay. You're excited. Go.
No, they wasted like 30 seconds getting back up to the lineup.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Some of these teams don't know what clock management is. I'm just gonna say Vegas because we've seen what good pass rushers do to Caleb Williams, and they've got a good pass rusher in Las Vegas. His name is Crosby. People can't say enough about his play, and I think he's going to eat today against Caleb Williams, because Caleb Williams is like Lamar Jackson. He will hang on to it too long, and he'll have an opportunity to beat that man up. All right. Go ahead.
I give Lamar a little bit more credit than that. Caleb Williams holds on way too long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's magnified because he's young. I mean, I'm sure he'll get rid of it later.
And Lamar's gotten a lot better about that over the years.
Yeah. But anyway, the game the whole world's going to be watching tonight for one reason. My brother has already predicted 3 to 4 sacks for Micah Parsons on Dak Prescott tonight. The Green Bay Packers going into Dallas. In a perfect world, the Dallas faithful will be leaving by halftime. That's I think that's what 90% of the country, other than the Dallas Cowboys fans, are rooting for. The Cleveland Browns defense held this team down last week. I'm not sure if they had injuries or what, but they stopped them. They did. They held them to 10 points, I believe. So
got an update.
Go ahead.
Vikings get the score with 2:08 remaining, but they only have one timeout.
Oh, that's a killer. They're going to try the onside?
I don't know. We'll see. They still got to get an extra point.
Right. Anyway, as I said earlier about the Chicago game, Dallas's defense is ass without Micah Parsons' pass rush. That even Diggs looks horrible out there. They can't stop anybody with a passing game, and we know the Packers have that in spades. So guess what? I'm taking the Green Bay Packers tonight in Dallas. Now, it could turn into a shootout, but I just feel like this is going to be demoralizing for Dallas, and Jerry is going to be hearing it from everybody after this game. Let me tell you. I'm taking Green Bay. Knock, who you like in this one?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to pick Green Bay, right? Last week was kind of a. I didn't really watch much of the game last week because it was a boring game.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a testament to the Browns' defense.
Yes, they keep you down. Yep.
Obviously, I don't think the Cowboys can do that. So, it's a. ESPN has 92% picked Green Bay, so I'm going to be part of that. So the percentages aren't the betting; the percentages are who picked what. Right?
Yeah.
So 92% have picked the Green Bay. So I'm going to stick with those guys. It's just Cowboys would just have to come out firing. They're not going to do much defensively. It would have. I mean, when John mentioned the Bears had a fluke week. Mm-hmm. It feels like that was the Packers as well with the fluke week. So I think they're going to come out firing this week. They should just beat the brakes off the Cowboys, honestly, like the Bears did.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the Packers.
Okay, John.
I think Micah Parsons is going to be telling Dak Prescott, "Hi, remember me?" a lot.
Guess what? You're not wearing a red shirt this time. I can hit you now.
Yep. And I bet you at some point he's going to look up to Jerry Jones in the box after a sack.
Yep. And say, "Hey, brother, what's up?
I'm curious how many green jerseys are going to be there.
Probably quite a few.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of Packers jerseys there. Look, I don't know if I told you guys, but I saw them back in the Anthony Wright days when they were the first team to really try the read option around the early aughts. We went on Thanksgiving and watched Jason Taylor's and Zach Thomas's defense come in and just manhandle that offense. And at halftime, there were about 1/3 Dolphin jerseys in the stadium, and all the Cowboys fans were gone. So, a team like Green Bay, they're going to represent tonight. There's going to be a lot of Green Bay jerseys in there tonight.
Cowboy fans are the most fickle fans.
They are, and they have to be told when to cheer. They're at a country club, is what that's the way they look at it, man. I'm telling you, I've been in that stadium, and they have to be told when to get loud, and they don't even get loud that much. You know what I mean?
I compared, if you compare them to like Chiefs fans, good,
yeah,
come on, Chiefs fans show up.
Yeah, Chiefs fans show up.
At halftime.
Yeah, exactly. They're not leaving right away. The friggin' Cowboys fans, if they're down 2 touchdowns, they'll be leaving. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're all in agreement on that one.
Yeah, Packers.
And
definitely. Steelers recovered the onside kick.
So that's pretty much it. They're going to be able to.
The Vikings should probably get it back, but maybe
they can get it back for 30 seconds, maybe, and they won't have any timeouts.
It's still 2:07.
Yeah,
they got timeout. They got the 2-minute warning, and then about 40 seconds.
Trust me, I'm doing the calculations in my head.
It's more than a minute. Right now, it's more than a minute.
Right.
They just need a field goal.
Right.
To tie it up. Yeah.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
It's entirely if they can't contain Justin Jefferson, then
somebody has to win on Monday night. The New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins. This one's on ESPN. I hate it because my wife won't be able to see her team, but I don't think she's going to want to see her team. I am picking the New York Jets in this one. Tyrod Taylor is probably going to be starting. I'm not sure about that. Don't take my word for it.
I believe Fields is starting this week.
Is Fields starting? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Clear protocol?
I believe it's what I saw.
It was a concussion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it matters who's playing quarterback for the Jets. I think the Dolphins are that bad. They're just that locker room's in disarray. I'm sorry. And look no further.
Fields to return. Yes.
Okay. Look no further than Tyreek Hill and his attitude. And it's just like what Terrell Owens used to do to locker rooms. He's become the modern-day Terrell Owens, and it's not good for Miami. It's going to cost the head coach's job probably before the end of the season. Thoughts, gentlemen? I'm taking the New York Jets. John, go ahead. Tell us about this one.
Well, I think the Jets are going to win this one. And I think that when they do win this one, Monday morning, we're going to hear that there's an opening on the Dolphins set for the Dolphins head coach.
Yeah.
And
but who do you hand the keys off to? Because
the offensive coordinator.
It's got to be the offensive coordinator because their defense is ass. It is completely bad. Yeah. It's ridiculous how bad it is. And they've got players, and that's what I don't understand. They've got these, but. What was the guy in the secondary they got rid of in the offseason? They should have kept him.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name, but he's gone.
Ramsey?
Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. On paper, the Dolphins should be winning.
They should be. They're talented. They've got Mostert. They've got Tyreek Hill. They've got is Waddle still out or is he playing?
I think Waddle's out.
Waddle? Really? Did he get hurt?
I think he got hurt last week.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
But I still say Jets. Yeah, John's got the Jets. What do you think, Knock? What's the Miami path to victory in this?
Well, they need to score points and more points than the Jets, and I think they can do it. I'm not. The Jets are just. You know how much I like Justin Fields. However, when he has to run a lot, they're losing.
Yeah.
And that tends to be what happens because the Jets defense, this is not your Rex Ryan defense.
No.
or even an offshoot of it. Like that defense is gone.
The mind of that defense is gone. It left when they got rid of the guy that's out in San Francisco now. I have a mental block on his name. Yeah.
Saleh.
Robert Saleh.
Slaya, something like that.
Anyway, the defense went out the door with him. So
I think this will be Miami. I don't know. They should win it, right?
Look, if you guys hadn't figured it out yet, I'm always going to lean towards the defense, and Knock is always going to lean towards the offense. And
True.
the better offense on the field, on paper, is the Miami Dolphins. So he's going to go that way. Yep.
Offense wins games.
It does, because they put
defense wins championships.
Yes, defense wins championships.
It's not a championship, so.
Yep,
you got to win these games to get to the championship.
Yeah.
All right.
But
last game of the week. The Cincinnati Bengals beat up as hell going into Denver to face Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. What do we think, gentlemen? Talk about your football team, Knock. Tell me about it.
It's going to be interesting. Surtain looked a lot better after getting hurt a couple weeks ago and didn't look the same the rest of that game, but he looked better last week. Mm-hmm. Defense looked a lot better last week. It's just, unfortunately, the offense they are allergic to going up by 2 scores. So this game is probably going to come down to another game-winning field goal by one of these teams, and I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm hoping that, they'll give them the Vikings treatment, but that's just not how the Broncos play for the most part. So I'm going to go with the Broncos just because, I feel like we can get a few turnovers on Browning, but at the same time, the Bengals off, wide receivers are so good. I just don't know if our defense can be hold up. So just depends on if we can get to Browning or not. That's it. So
okay.
I think we can.
John, what do you think?
I think this is Bo Nix's bounce back game. I think the Broncos defense is better than the offense of the Bengals right now, especially with their trigger puller
gone,
dealing with turf toe.
Yeah, it's more than that.
Yeah, he tore some.
He ripped his tendons.
Yeah,
pretty much his toe is loose right now.
Yeah. Well, I guess he had surgery Tuesday.
Yeah, he did have surgery.
Mm-hmm. But he's out for 3 months. So
update is 4th and 1, and the Steelers are going for it.
4th and 1, Steelers are going for it.
Oh, they lied. They're not going for it.
They were just trying to get him to jump.
Vikings to jump. Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a minute and 8 seconds left,
and they got to punt.
And the Steelers are going to punt.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Can Carson Wentz? So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I'm going for Denver.
I got to get that video just for the show, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with Denver as well. I love Zach Allen. I think he's a great player. Surtain's going to come along, man.
Nick Benito has been making some really good plays as well.
Yeah. Look, if they keep that guy and they build the defense around him, that they're going to be getting better every year. Because I do dig that guy, man. I love my guys in the trenches on the defensive side, and that dude is phenomenal. I love his.
And we got a guy, a safety. I can never remember his name because he's new. Mm-hmm. He's got Troy Polamalu hair, and apparently trained under Polamalu.
Yeah,
really.
So yeah.
Wow, man!
Watch the game, you'll see him out there for sure.
Okay, well, I will be watching this one because it's on ABC, so it's free for me to see, and I will be watching.
I'll catch mostly the first half, but I'll have to wait till the morning.
Right, you'll have to watch
up early, but now I have a lot of time in the morning.
John and I are doing a good job of texting with each other.
And I've greatly been appreciating it, 100%. Because I do. As soon as I wake up, I turn on the game. And
around 8 o'clock, that's when I start sending private messages to John.
I might stay up at least until halftime for this one, depending on how the game's going. If it's a blowout by the Bengals, I'm probably not going to stay up.
There you go. I can't. I just don't see how it could be. I really see Browning continuing his interception clip.
The problem is our offense. We can't. Our defense sacked Herbert like 5-6 times, and yet our offense every single time that we had like 5 or 6 3-and-outs. Mm-hmm. We have way too many of those. We can never sustain drives. It gives the other team so many opportunities to come back, and which it did, because we had the ball with like 4 minutes to go. We got a first down, and then we had to punt and give the ball right back. And it's like we just can't put the game away. That's for sure. We don't have the run game to put it in. And D.K. Dobbins was doing really good that week too, but we don't have the run game to put games away. And and whatever plays they pick on third down are just shit. And we have a hard time getting positive yards on first and second down, so it's always third and long.
Really?
That you just can't win that way. So.
Well, okay, boys and girls, you've got our thoughts about this week. Let's take an early look at what's coming up. This one, once again, the Thursday night game is my division again. And, wow, it's going to be a great one, depending on what happens between the Indianapolis Colts and the Rams. This game could be for first place in the division. If the Rams can pull off a win, it doesn't matter what happens with the Niners game today. They could both be coming in here with just one loss, and it could be a really great game. Just first blush, I'd give the Rams the nod because they own the division, and until somebody knocks them off, they deserve the accolades for it.
Picked it off.
Say again.
Steelers almost picked it off.
Almost.
Yeah,
as in horseshoes and hand grenades.
He had it in his hands and going out of bounds.
So you're saying there's a chance. Anyway, we got this one Thursday night. Your initial thoughts there, Knoxter?
And Vikings dropped the pass. Okay, so it's 3rd and 10. I don't know. It's gonna. I think it's also going to depend on how good Brock Purdy feels after this week as well. He's banged up, so does he stay relatively healthy through this next game and win it? And do they get anyone back? I mean, I don't know how much longer Ayuk is out. Juwan Johnson's been out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he gets any of those guys back. I know, I'm pretty sure Ayuk is, I think he was a month out, but I can't remember. So I don't know. And it's still crazy to me that Christian McCaffrey is the healthiest one of the group.
Christian McCaffrey is trucking right along, right? Not even nicked up. And look, man, I can't say enough about Shanahan's coaching of the offensive side of the ball is phenomenal. I mean, he's got Mac Jones out there 2-0 as a starter. I mean, they couldn't do that. Well, I mean, he showed up good in the first year in New England, but since then he's been crap, and he's winning now. I mean, they just take guys and they coach them up and they get it going. John, what do you think of this one early? You don't have to make a pick. Just your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like you said, it depends on what happens during this game. Is the 49ers going to come out of this game healthier than they are now?
Right.
Do they get people back? If they get people back, then yeah, it's definitely going to look good for them. But
yeah, we got to see the results of this week. But
yep,
man, that Rams team, like I said, they should be 3-0. They really, I can't say enough how much momentum got taken from them by the refs in that game. It just
the Rams
was upsetting.
Still are the best against the run. So
yep, they are, and that's what the Niners like to do to you. So. You know, they've been building. The Rams have been building to own this division, and that they have got that now. So it's gonna be a really good game. It's really gonna be good. The other one we got to talk about is the Vikings staying on that side of the pond.
Yep.
And I'm not sure where this game is being played. London. Okay. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's 8:30 a.m. start here in the States. Central Time, 9:30 on the East Coast. And it's going to be the Vikings at the Browns. How the hell did this happen to the Vikings? 2 road games in Europe. What the hell, man? What's going on there?
Vikings ownership wanted a European vacation.
I guess that's what it is. Back-to-back games in Europe. They're probably not even flying back. They're probably staying there somewhere, I would imagine. Yeah. And the Browns are coming over to play them. Of course, we don't know if they're going to pull this one out or not. What do you got for us on that, Knock? Is it over yet?
Carson Wentz intentional grounding with 10-second runoff is 27 seconds to go.
27 seconds to go. How many downs do they have?
I think it's first down.
Oh, okay.
Or second down.
I was fixing to say, intentional grounding's lost it down, so it's at least second down. All right, 20 seconds. Let us know what happens in that one. But what do we think, guys? What do we think of this one, Vikings and Browns? I think the Browns, just on paper, should win this one, the way things are going for the Vikings. God, the Vikings have got a great defense. They got the best wide receiver in football, and they just can't get a trigger man. It's been the problem the last couple of years. They finally got one in Darnold and let him out the door. Yeah. They let him go because they see more in McCarthy. But I think they're a well-coached team. I think Flores, he should have never lost his job in Miami, if you ask me. He should still be the Miami Dolphins head coach. He's a really great defensive mind. I love what he's done with Van Ginkel at that spot. And, yeah, I dig what they do. The Browns, of course, this is my kind of game probably. It's going to end up being 3-6. You know what I mean? Because the defenses are that good. Any thoughts about this before we get out of here, guys?
Yeah, I think the you're right. This is going to be a defensive fight. It just depends on if the Browns figure out their quarterback issue or not.
Yeah. Well, I think Flacco's still the starter, right?
Yeah, Flacco's still the starter, but he's been looking vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, they need a running game. Is what they need. No matter who their quarterback's going to be, they need a running game.
If only they would have had a running back that they didn't get rid of.
Oh, a guy named Chubb?
Yeah, a guy named Chubb. Yeah.
Guy named Chubb. Yeah. He's running the ball for the 0-3 Houston Texans now, and I don't even think he's healthy, is he? I'm not sure.
He's
but anyway,
been playing, but he hasn't been crazy effective.
Yeah.
Nothing on that team has been effective.
Nothing. Yeah, for sure. What do you got there for us in the current Vikings road game?
4th and 10, and batted away on 4th down. Steelers win.
Steelers win. Steelers win. We're all screwed this week on that game. So there you go. All right, boys and girls. What do you got? Any words of encouragement for the Vikings in this one?
I mean, they came alive a little late than they should have. They didn't do horrible, but I mean, it was a bad pick to TJ Watt. I don't know. I didn't watch much of the early game, so it's kind of hard for me to say. But they didn't look terrible. I would certainly not give the Browns the easy win.
Right. So
I don't know. It's gonna be kind of, I think the Vikings are gonna have a distinct advantage simply because they're already overseas.
Right.
So that I think is going to be the biggest thing.
It's going to be a 3-6 field goal contest. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, that is it for this week, boys and girls. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Let me check in on the chat. I think pretty much everybody's just listening right now. I haven't seen anything in the chat here in a little bit. John, you got anything you want to push before we get out of here?
Not that you not usually cover.
Okay. And, of course, we've got a new segment. We decided tonight we're going to have the knock list next week. That is Knox College Football Poll. I may have to get you in a 12-step program for college football, bro.
Yeah.
You may be watching too much.
Just calm down a little this weekend because now we're starting to get less games that matter.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier to watch some of these games now.
I don't know. The conference games are fixing to start, bro, and it's fixing to get hairy.
That's true, but not all the teams are going to matter in those conference games. So
this is true. Okay, boys and girls, I want to thank everybody for being here. Let me let you know what's going on with the channel. Of course, we do this every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. You guys come check it out. If you want to see your football talk without the point spreads and the betting bullshit, if you want to just see some fans talk about football, you guys come check it out. We'll be here every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Don't forget at 6 p.m. today, Highlander will be back, and we will be here to hack the Matrix. The brothers hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And then tomorrow morning, it'll be time for Military Monday over on Pop Culture Minefields channel as Gary and I and Pope get together with Martin and Anima and talk about a military movie. That's 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then, of course, at 4 p.m. Central Time, It's Only Talking Roll comes your way at on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And tomorrow we'll be talking about the sci-fi classic Forbidden Planet. So you guys come check that out at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, it's back around to... oh my gosh, where's my thumbnail? There it is. Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And this week, I will be playing DC Universe Online with Lunatic. They've got a new DLC. I will introduce you to it by the numbers. What's that, Knock?
So they do.
Yeah, they do. It started last week. Yeah, it's another chapter in this Lantern thing. Yeah, I'm over it already.
The first day was rough with bugs.
Yeah, was it? Well, yeah, I haven't played it yet. But anyway, I mean, I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't even finished it on the privateer yet, the whole kit and caboodle. So anyway, we'll be showing it to you this Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. And then, of course, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Wednesday afternoon matinee over on Pop Culture Minefields channel. We'll be talking about a great movie. Me, Gary, Anima, and Martin, and whoever else shows up. Sometimes it's Mephisto, Deleted Scenes shows up, you know. You never know who's going to show up on this one. That's every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, right before we do State of the Atmosphere, the pop culture show we do every week, talking about movies, shows, video games. And this week, we're definitely going to be checking on the girlfriend of the show, Sydney Sweeney. So you guys, check it out, State of the Atmosphere, this Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And that brings us right back around to Friday, where I'll be doing Sketching the Privateer at 1 p.m. Central Time. More work on America's Pirate Patriot, the comic book. I'm on page 7, working my way towards page 8, so you guys come check it out. And that's at 1 p.m. Central Time on my channel. And then over on Pop Culture Minefields channel, you want to go check out Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands, or How to Fix Bugs with John. Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Minefields channel. Knock and the crew will be over there giving him as much hell as possible. What do you think happened this week, man? I mean, when I was watching, you were trying to debug the thing, man. What?
Yeah, I kept losing focus because it wasn't keeping the mouse in
the window.
I got you. So yeah. and then it would lose when it did that. It would lose connection to the mouse for some reason.
Wow.
Having multiple monitors is both a blessing and a curse.
Yes, it is. That is for sure. I have a hard time finding my mouse, period, half the damn time. All right, well, listen. Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. You guys go check it out. And that brings us right back around to Sunday morning at 10 a.m. with NFL Pregame Party. So, for myself, John Das Wolfen, and the Knockster, I want to say thank you for being here. Look forward to the knock list next week. I'm really, really looking forward to that, because hopefully it'll be a nice alternative to the AP poll, which I think is bullshit.
Yeah, so. and I'll put I'll put my it's not a very complicated formula, and it's very, very I guess subjective would be the right word. It's clearly my opinion, and what I think, what I weigh with each win. Like I mentioned earlier, FCS wins aren't going to mean anything. Right. But if you lose, there is negative points.
I was fixing to say, there better be negatives for that. Yeah,
there is.
No doubt.
So there's not many cases of negative points, but that's certainly one of them.
Okay.
And then there's, getting a win over a group of 5. It's not going to mean as much as a win over a power team. Even the lower power teams, it's still a power team. Right. So stuff like that. So, Yep, I'll go over all that.
All right. Well, listen, guys, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you two for being here. It's always fun to talk football with my friends that love the game. And the rest of you, I want you to take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be back at 6 for me and Highlander, the Hack the Matrix. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.